my wife in here? Good. Alright. New RC day here at YYC. Let's crack it open. Ooh, baby. It's gonna be a good day. Alright, so I sold my Mini Max the other day because I never friggin' use the thing because it was underpowered, no center diff, yada yada yada. And I was at my local hobby shop and they recently set up a track, an indoor carpet track. So everyone was running 1/10 buggies, mini Bs, what else they had? Mini Bs, Groms, which are these, and I just I don't know, I got hooked. My buddy let me use his, and I was hooked. This thing was basically a 1-for-1 because I got it 10% off because the hobby store was having a sale, but I sold my Mini Max for 325 bucks, and then I got this for 325 bucks. So it's not new. I mean, they've been out forever, but like I said, they've been out forever, but I had to get the 3S version because I'm so sick of brush stuff. Ooh. Look at that. Nice sparkly body. Sparkle, sparkle. So this one came with no battery or charger, but I have one already, so I didn't need the extra battery and charger. I actually have 2 batteries with this unit, or for these units. So I didn't want to spend the extra 60 bucks or whatever it was to get another battery and charger. So I opted for this one. It's probably the coolest looking one. And there's your SLT2 transmitter. I have like 7 of these things already. The 1/10 scale stuff, the tools that they come with are way better. This thing's alright. It's a good wheel rim. Got the instructions, the card. Actually threw out my first set of Arma transmitter batteries today. My GT5 was beep and beep and beep. I couldn't figure out what the heck was going on. And then I was like, oh wait, this probably just has dead batteries. Sure enough, tells you when the battery's dying. But yeah, there it is, folks. I mean, you probably already seen one. Maybe you have one already. Let me know if you do. But we're gonna be running this thing probably tomorrow. We'll see. I might go through all the shocks tomorrow. They feel pretty good, but a little bit of air in there. Maybe I'll just run it like that out of the box, but yeah, we'll take this party outside tomorrow and we'll see you there. Alright guys, we're going to do a couple laps here. We'll take you, just get a feel for the track. Right now I'll be coming down the staircase, is what I like to call it. And then you hit the double. Lots of people just go right over that. And then there'll be a tiny tabletop here, a bigger tabletop into a chicane, which goes to the wall corner and then the back section. All these had a learning curve for sure. The hardest part I thought was going to be the wall turn, but it ended up being the staircase because it took a lot of finesse to give it throttle at the right time, and then be able to stop and turn. As you can see here, I took a tumble there, but All in all, this is my first time racing on a carpet track, so there's a bit of a learning curve. It's really fun. I'm going to do a race here in the next couple weeks, and I'll probably not do that good, but you got to start somewhere, right? But anyway, the point of this is that I tried it. I had lots of fun. I was there for like 4 hours. It was, I had a great time. It was quiet because I was there on a weekday. I had my buddy there. He was telling me tricks around the track because he'll be coming up soon. He's got a team associated B7 something, and he was telling me like all the ins and outs. And apparently, all these laps I was doing with the gyro at like level 2. But the races, they don't let you use a gyro because it's also brushed versions of the MOJAVE GROM, and they don't have gyros, so you have to run no gyro, which kind of sucks because it was a lot harder doing it like that. Alright, so here's a couple of my best lap times. Well, I would say at least the smoothest I felt. But like I said, I was running a gyro, so the timing's not really legit, but I was running about 19 seconds, which is pretty good, I would say. But like I said, gyro on at 2, so I did get some laps under my belt with the gyro off, which was kind of a big learning curve because the turning was way different because the gyro wants to keep you straight, and I had to stop and start the learning process of the inline braking and whatnot. But here's my buddy's B7 here. You can see that they're a lot more agile, a lot more powerful, and it's probably something that I'm going to get into in the future, but they're fairly expensive. Like that kit I think was $700 Canadian, and that's without any electronics, so it gets pretty pricey pretty quick. And then you also have to pay to use it because you can't really run them outdoors or anything like that, so it's probably something that will be a thing in the future.